Tiny habits that will help you improve your life in 2021. Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. Everyone wants to lead a better life. There is no one in this world who loves leading a life that is unhealthy and unproductive. To lead a healthy and productive life, you need to build and maintain habits to enable you to reach a healthy lifestyle. But you all know how hard it is to maintain habits that are good for you. For this reason, you need to start small and over time, move on to bigger and tougher challenges. We have a term for what we call starting small. They are called microscopic habits, and these habits will not only save your time and energy, but will add to the overall quality of your life tremendously. Stay tuned and watch as we take a look at these habits. Before we start with the video, however, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Turn on the bell for the latest notifications and updates. This way, you don't miss another video. With that said, let's jump straight into today's video. Start exercising for a minute when you wake up. One habit everyone should start building and maintaining is exercising regularly. But not everyone is programmed to wake up at 6 in the morning and start working out. This is a habit that takes months to maintain at best. One thing you can do to build this habit is to start exercising for a minute for the first week. 1 single minute, nothing more. Even in your busy life, you can find the time for that, right? Exercising first thing in the morning gets the blood flowing and gets you out of the morning fog you could be experiencing. Over the course of a couple of weeks, you can increase the time spent on exercising. You'll soon realize you've developed a habit and you'll start enjoying your morning exercise routine. Getting organized. Many people realize they do not have their life organized. They wake up in the morning planning to be productive, and by midday, they haven't achieved anything. Organizing the start of your day will benefit you a lot throughout the day. When you wake up, make sure you make your bed, get your room cleaned, put things in order. You don't realize how satisfying it is to have an orderly room and living space. These small things will help you make your day more productive and fruitful. Jot down things you're grateful for. You wake up every day wishing for good things. No one wants to have a bad day. There are always going to be bad days or times within your day when things don't go your way. As such, you need to remind yourself of the good times. This will not only help you cheer up and stay positive, it will also help to remind you of the good times. Start every day by writing 3 things you are grateful for. It can be anything. You waking up today, the beautiful sunny morning, or some good news that you may have received during the night. This tiny habit will go a long way in helping you be positive throughout the day and look for the good things in life. Refuse once a week. If you accept everything coming your way, you'll never have time for yourself. Create it by refusing whatever you're not excited about during the week. Start by refusing once and see how liberating it is. You can also set higher limits of time for others, so there's always so much leeway for yourself. Someone wants to have a meeting with you consider pointless? Say you're busy. 3 friends want your help. Tell one of them they might need to find someone else. Learn to say no. Some people might find it hard to refuse others, and this habit is for them. As a heads up, if you currently accept everything, people will need some time to adapt to this change in you. But with time, they will accept it. Manage your money. This is one thing many people make a mistake at. Now, this is not about investing, although this is a good habit as well. This is about knowing where your money is coming from and going to. Most people have this somewhat figured out, but many other people completely ignore this. Teens and young adults are more susceptible to this mistake. It doesn't take long. You can set up a free app like Money Manager. Enter what you have, then automize regular income and expenses. When this is done, just enter in a few taps, your other expenses, and their categories. Soon enough, you know where you spend your money. Simple and doesn't take more than a few seconds. Throw things you don't need away. If you've never consciously made an effort to throw something you've kept because it could be useful, then try it today. It's liberating. You might get a taste for it and keep doing it. There's a lot of rubbish you could throw away, and that creates space. There's also a lot of stuff you're hanging on to even though it doesn't deserve it. Throwing things out of your life is a cleansing process. You won't ever regret it. Invest in experiences. People mostly spend on things or objects that they want for their home or their loved ones, but they never seem to spend on experiences. Now, you can't spend on both at the same time, which is why you'll want to spend on these two interchangeably. Take yourself for a picnic or a trek through nature. You can either do this solo or with a loved one. Spending on experiences will help you free your mind from work and the constant stress of life. Drink plenty of water. This is another simple tiny habit. It's great for your health and you can get it pretty much anywhere. You need to keep yourself hydrated constantly, and the more water you drink, the better your health is. We also have a bonus for smokers. Try drinking water every time you want a cigarette. Every time you crave a cigarette, just go grab yourself a glass of water and chug it down. Spend some time alone. Reflect on the things you've done today. For this, you need to be alone. Every day, spend some alone time and reflect on what you want to accomplish today. Or, if you do this at the end of the day, ask yourself, what have I done today to make my life better? You will certainly have many of your questions answered. Discover one new thing a month. This one is our favorite among all the small habits we mentioned. Drop all expectations and just discover something new each month. You can learn a new skill every month. For instance, Python basics in 1 month and animations the next month. This could also be diving into a topic that you've been curious about. You could read about the history of a particular country or look into the culture of South America. Either way, discovering something new is exciting. It's also useful because it keeps us curious and slowly expands our skills or knowledge over time. Do it the way you want. Spend 10 hours on it on one Saturday or a few minutes a day for a month. What matters is for you to discover something new. Doing short tasks immediately. Avoid procrastination. There's a lot of advice about doing whatever takes less than 5 minutes right away. We tend to disagree on this one. 5 minutes is still quite some time and can mess the rest of your schedule. Instead, set 2 minutes as the higher limit to do right away. If it takes 5 minutes, write it on a paper you hang in front of you. Then do it within the next hour and a half. It gives you some leeway yet prevents you from procrastinating for days. This is one trick to avoid procrastination. Reading for 15 minutes a day. Now, we think that if everyone spent some time every day just sitting down and reading, they'd be more creative and probably find brilliant ideas to make videos like us on YouTube. On a serious note though, yes, reading is important and can drastically improve your knowledge about the world. If you can't find 15 minutes a day, then go for 1 hour 45 minutes a week. It's only a start, but it's more than most people. After all, a survey in 2019 said that 70% of US adults had not been in a bookstore in the last 5 years. Ask yourself whether what you're doing is worth it. There's a lot of actions we do that don't matter. To be more precise, many aren't worth our time. We finish them and move on until we think back a week later, thinking about how much time we wasted on it. If you had 2 months left to live, would you be laying on the couch binge watching The Queen's Gambit? Or would you be writing that masterpiece you've always wanted? Ask yourself the question, and you'll certainly receive an answer. With that, we wrap up today's video. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.